It is approximately an hour from the sheriff's sale at my home, and I am racing down to the city of Philadelphia, first stopping at a friend's home who is printing out the bankruptcy filing documents. Since my printer, of course, the moment I needed it most, ran out of ink. So thank God I have one friend in the world, actually my girlfriend, since of course I'm getting divorced over this whole incident, basically. So no big deal there. It's great to have a girlfriend. It's great to, God taketh away, God giveth. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm just kind of, not really a lot of natural drama to a story about banking fraud, foreclosure. I mean, pretty much that, and like insurance, pretty much like the least sexy thing you could ever make a fucking movie about. But I figure, this is like a high-speed chase essentially, in a Porsche, which is, James Bondian in a way. No one's really chasing me, nor is my life in danger, but I think I can simulate that with my lights being on and me driving at excessive speeds. I don't even have the radio on, I'm so serious and focused. I may have to attract the attention of law enforcement and or someone who is in the employ of Chase to prevent me from a timely filing and a cheating supersedes, or rather an automatic stay, pending a adjudication of both the appeal and the bankruptcy proceedings. I want to note for the record that this whole time I was going to do a Chapter 13 with me and Tanuja. And for a lot of reasons that made a lot of sense. And at the last minute, for reasons I'll go into later, I had the fucking stunning stroke of luck to have this stunning insight of what? Of the fact that I needed to, as an individual, file not under Chapter 13, but under Chapter 7, for reasons I'll state later. But that was a huge realization. It's an example of how one small decision, I mean, it's a large decision, but it doesn't take a lot to do. You just choose one. And there's reasons to do both. Most people do Chapter 13, actually, for foreclosure. But there's a reason to do Chapter 7. I'll go into it later. I'll cut to it right now for the reasons. Back. Now you understand why I had to change her heart. And it was hours before I had to change all my things from Chapter 13 to Chapter 7 and take her off of it as co-debtor. And I'll explain why. But then this is going to be a very, 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 very interesting development, because by virtue of just the manner in which I filed my bankruptcy, I've created leverage that I would not have had by shifting the burden of proof, which already rests with Chase and as the plaintiff. It even makes it further by intensifying it through means of automatic production of evidentiary support for the contention of standing as a creditor. So it's as if they're saying, okay, if you're a creditor, fine, you just need to do one thing. You have to prove it. And so in listing them as an unsecured creditor by averring, as it's true, that they no longer own it, they sold it to Sasco 4XS, Sasco rather, 4XS from Lehman Brothers, or Wilmington Trust, whatever. Rehypothecated, resold fucking 80 times, who knows? Defaulted, insured, and paid out. The point is this, who cares? It's not about that. It's about I got an hour to get down to the city, get upstairs, fill out these forms. I filled out maybe half of them, maybe 3/4 on, but then I just, when I realized I couldn't e-file them, I thought I could e-file them. It turns out I can't e-file them, and now I'm rushing down like a fucking asshole with 1 hour left to do this. Because why? Because I do everything alone, and while I'm good at a lot of it, I fucking can't even comprehend the whole time that despite being a PACER, user, which is the court system, e-filing system, basically system, you have to have like a special permission to do fucking e-filing. You have to be a lawyer. It's not clear. Fucking waste my whole night. The point is, now I realized it at the last minute, and I'm going to save the day. And again, injecting a little bit. Maybe I'll do some cutaways of some real car chases right now. Maybe I'll throw in some people shooting at me or something. But the fact is, time is really the enemy. So maybe I'll just have to edit this to denote the fact that I'm running out of time. This is not the right time. Let's go with the right time here. It's not. It's got to be 9. That's got to be the right time. Wait.